Lee Hogan here, VIP Boxing, down at the Blundell's gym with young Mr. Billy Hervey, who's out for fight number 2 on January the 29th, back where you made your debut, the Toughsheet Stadium, or the Reebok, the Nicaraguan, whatever you want to call it, but a brilliant venue to match your really good performance against a much bigger opponent in Jake Smith.
Yeah, it was a good fight, yeah.
How did you feel on that? Because I called with you. I didn't catch up with you, I don't think, just before the fight, but when you first put pen to paper with my boss and your manager, Mr. Steve Wood, I called up with you, and for some reason, you work, don't you, full time?
Yeah. I struggle for getting gym in mornings a lot of time. Leading up to my fights, I can get in sometimes and get sparring sometimes, but yeah.
You have to do it the hard way, don't you, mate?
Yeah, never really been. I have a proper camping gym before a fight, so should be waiting to have a full camp.
But it's been good for you in this preparation for this fight. I've just been watching you today. In fact, your coaches are on holiday. How rude! But Lee and Luke are away, sunning themselves somewhere. So I'll just be seeing you on your on the pads with your gym mate, little Naz Brown, whose brother's making his debut on the same night as you, and you've got 2 other teammates on there as well, in Kai Darber and Owen Anderson.
Yeah.
So it must be good for you, because also the week before you got Joe Howard fighting at the same venue. So 5 of you all in camp together. Must be brilliant for you, eh?
Yeah, it's good. Everyone's all helping each other and everyone's sparring with each other, all helping each other out, so it's good. Everyone's buzzing off each other as well. Everyone's fighting at the same time. And
I presume you're a big part of young Lennox's campaigning when he went down to London. I presume you've been doing a lot of sparring with him for that fight?
Yeah, I was doing a bit of sparring with Lennox in gym a lot of the time, because I think he did most of his sparring in gym for that fight, didn't he?
Yeah, so he didn't have to go. And I presume that's the same for you. I know some of the lads are a little bit bigger than, but you've got the 2 Brown brothers, a little bit lighter than you. You got Lennox, who's round about the same weight as you, and then you got Joe, who's a little bit heavier, and then Kai, who's a lot heavier than everyone.
Yeah, everyone does bits for each other, whether it's tackle, it's proper sparring, everyone helps each other out in gym, so it's good.
And now you've been here about a year now, have you?
Yeah, about a year now, yeah.
And how are you settling in, and how are you finding the transformation from your amateur days to pro days, now you've had your first fight under your belt?
Yeah, it's good. I'm getting more and more used to the style. Like, every day I'm in gym, really, just like planting my feet more, just boxing cleverer, really, when I'm sparring a lot as well.
And fighting is in your family, because your dad was a professional fighter as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was at the Lords of the Throw as a boxer. Yeah.
And in fact, we were talking before, on the night you made your debut, he was in your corner, your opponent's corner, cornering him, because it was Reece Mould who made his debut against your dad.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
And obviously, you know Reece Mould now, you know, top 10 in the country, and
he's a
real quality operator.
Yeah, he's doing well, yeah.
And we have an opponent, mate. It's been quite a while out. I think we've known about your opponent for the last 4 weeks. Engel Gomez from Nicaragua. Silly tough man, been on our shows on numerous occasions. In fact, just recently he's been in with a kid who's fighting on the same night as you, young Jack Murphy, and a kid called Jamie Devine, or I think he fought him in Blackpool. But your stablemate, because I think in his 29 losses, your stablemate, he's only been stopped 6 times.
Yeah.
And your stablemate, Joe Howard, was one of those stoppages.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But it took him 5 rounds.
Yeah, it's tough opponent, Engel Gomez, but if I box I can box, then I shouldn't have any problems with him.
And do you feel you've changed much from when you arrived here as an amateur to where you're at now? And because you've had it's been a little bit of a gap, I don't know why, we've just not managed to get you out. But normally we would have got you out in March. For some reason that didn't happen.
Yeah. So
you've had from December till now, which is 6 months. Are we going to see a big difference?
Yeah, I've been boxing better in the gym, being more confident with my sparring, really. Right at the first fight started where I know that what it's like when I'm in there as a pro now, so I'm just getting more confident every spar, really.
Did it feel different with those little gloves on?
Well, to be honest with you, it all happened dead quick, so I couldn't really tell you, but yeah.
Do you like that, you know, like having the smaller gloves and those bandages on now? Does your arm feel like lumps of steel?
Yeah, I just felt a bit quicker, a bit sharper with them on, rather than them big amateur gloves that you have on. They're only 10 ounce, but they're big puffy things.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Good for protection though, if you're getting it.
Yeah.
In preparations for this, I know you said you've done a lot of sparring in-house, but have you moved around with anyone outside of this gym?
Yeah, I've been sparring down in Liverpool and that. I was meant to sparring yesterday, but that got cancelled, so probably next week now when I spar. But I've done like bits of sparring out at gym, but when everyone's in gym training anyway, I might as well just make the most of it, won't I?
So you're looking forward to the 29th?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, be a good show.
It's going to be a very good show because it's a packed card, isn't it?
Yeah,
you're one of 12 fights that are on there, and we've got 3 debutants on there, 3 of your other stablemates that are fighting on there, and a great top of the bill. So I think on June the 29th, whoever buys a ticket are in for a real treat.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a quality lineup with a great top of the bill, and like I say, when you have debutants on there, they always make a great noise, and this is like having your debut again. It's been 6 months, hasn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Well, listen, good luck for June the 29th. When they talk to you after the fight, would they be saying win number 2?
Should be, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Billy, you take care. I'll see you on the 29th, mate.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later.
That was a bit better, that wasn't it?
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.